Vienna has historically always been the bridge connecting Eastern Europe with Western Europe and the rest of the world.
Tech Melange is an incredibly nicely curated event that brings the ecosystem together. It's a great window towards the CE region in particular.
Tech Melange is one of my favorite events in Europe every year. It's a small event, it's 100, 150 people, and the quality of attendees is just incredible.
Bringing in policymakers, regulators, founders, investors, you have everyone at the table, everyone can have a say, and everyone forms the meaningful relationships, not the superficial ones, but the ones that can actually trigger conversation and change.
The EU needs to come up with a single capital market and a way to make it much easier for us as growth companies to IPO in Europe.
If you're looking for 100, 200 million rounds, essentially you must go to the US. And there are still very few European-based investors that can support companies in their next stage of scaling, that they can actually be a significant part of an IPO story.
We should have one regulation for the whole European Union for specific topics, because there are too many regulations, different ones in the different countries. And the markets are just way too small to create a big company.
Europe is a very fragmented ecosystem and everybody knows that, right? Our goal is also to bring this closer together to really make this vision of one Europe a reality.
Europe's biggest strength is its size, and its biggest problem is the fragmentation. So anything you can do to unify and standardize and create essentially liquidity is a big favor. The number one, in my opinion, is standardizing how we incorporate and invest, which would be EU Inc.
The ability to move quick in the market is super critical, especially now. I think the party that will iterate fast will be the winner. Therefore, any regulation that supports this narrative will be helpful.
We have to show resilience, we have to show our capabilities, that we're ready to keep on supporting this asset class, innovation, tech companies, startups, whatever. We have to stand up, not to give up. So we also have to be optimistic and fighting for our common goal.
If I can dream big, then it's some of the biggest institutional investors meeting with senior politicians, meeting with the group behind the EU Inc. And then in a year from now, we are one step closer to unified capital market, and EU Inc. is turning into reality because of the fruitful conversations they had here.